What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we have finally figured out how to take down the final boss in the Year 7 Season 3 Master Manhunt. So you can see at the moment there's 3 of us playing right now. We are playing with the global modifier on. That was just so we could get here much quicker. Obviously, in my previous video, you saw that we did it without any global events or any global modifiers or anything like that, because at the moment you're actually able to have both of them turned on, which I get was finale reasons, because they wanted you to have the defector out with you, but then obviously give you the option to have the global modifier on at the same time. And in fairness, it's probably the harder of the master events that we have ever had so far, but it is made pretty trivial with the global event. Anyway, with all that said, this is what you need to do to get this done really easily, rather than just kind of brute force the damage like I showed you in my full run through. So first of all, as you can see already, you're just going to go into the area and you're literally going to kill all of the ads. Really easy, nothing too hard to do there. And what's going to happen is, just as we probably kill this set of ads now that's coming up, I think there's like 5 or 6 waves of ads. Once you get them down, it actually gives you the opportunity to use the water guns at the front of the arena. And if you look when I run towards it in just a second, what you'll see next to the actual water gun itself is a green light. So you can see just at the top left there, a green rotating light. That indicates that that's the one that you can use out of the 2 that are at the front. Shoot towards the middle of the arena, exactly where the diamond is. It's pretty hard. But if you kind of get that square at the back covered, it will go with white smoke, meaning that you have managed to successfully do that part. Now, I'm not sure why you have to do that part. I don't really understand the mechanisms of said furnace, but that's the one that you have to do. And at this point now, although you can see you do, significantly reduced damage. Well, actually, you can see I'm doing okay damage at the moment, which is great. Because what happens is, once you do so much damage, what will happen is the water gun will fill up again and he sets on fire and becomes extremely damage resistant. So you can see there on the right hand side now that the green light came back on, and you can see if you look at the actual boss, he's on fire. And essentially you can use it to stagger the water, to stagger him and put the fire out. Now, this would be much easier if we didn't have any ads dotting around, but we was really experimenting at the time. But as you'll be able to see in just a moment. Now, what mistake I made here was I shot him in the chest with the bow, and I brought the armor plating on his chest, meaning we'll actually do more damage to his chest now. Really, you just want to go for head. Get him in the head, take his helmet off, and then do all the damage. But you can see there now, I am back to hitting normal damage again. It's not clean because there's enemies everywhere, getting set on fire, etc. But you're good for a moment anyway now at this point, until you see him set back on fire. He has a flame animation around his body. But at this point now, it's going to clear, because ads do stop spawning. So just so you know that, if you clear all the ads out, you will stop him spawning. And if it gets to the point where you've got no water, even though you've got damage reduction on him, what you actually have to do is do damage to him, so that then the water then spawns again. You can take his backpack out if you want to. We did in our first run, but really it's easier just to kind of keep your distance from him. And as you can see, the green light is back on because his body is back on fire, and you notice the reduction in damage straight away. Again, try and play in the front side of the arena. It does get pretty annoying if he walks away. I tried the cooler water gun. That didn't work, just out of interest. As you can see, the minute I take the damage off him, we'd actually broke his helmet at that point as well. That he's really easy. So yeah, pretty straightforward after all that trying, but it's all about just doing a bit of damage so that you proc the water. We thought water would be time based, but we waited so long and nothing turned up. So you've just got to do a bit of damage, even though he has got a huge amount of damage reduction. Decoys were really cool. You could use a tank though if you wanted to. That would work also. You could perhaps use a healer. You can use a CC. He's actually not immune to form, so you can form him to distract him while other people kill ads. But that's basically the sequence that you have got to do. The crossbow just makes things easier, like with previous manhunt bosses that we have had. But by all means, again, not necessarily needed. Just stick to the mechanics. Take him off the fire with the water gun and then do your damage. You maybe have to do it 2 or 3 times, but yeah, job's a good one. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and agents, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.